My name is Sandy Leonard, and I am the Supervisor for Adult Services here with Integrity Incorporated. I'm also in charge of the Supportive Employment Program, which is the new pilot program getting our consumers jobs out in the community. Well, the Supportive Employment Program, the purpose is to find consumers with disabilities, or what I like to call limited abilities, a job in the community. And we go through several steps. First step is the consumer saying they want a job. Then the discovery process, what kind of job do you want? Looking for the job, and then finding a job match for that person with what they want and what the community needs with their service.
I'm Susan Stotler, and I'm a retired teacher. I met Jesse in 1992. I was his high school teacher. Working with special ed, I already had connections with all these different agencies, and we started out with different ones. One day I decided I wanted to try something different, and this was where I decided to try.
It was really a growing experience, I think, for both of us. The only contact I'd had with Susan before then was simply, his IPP's due, I need you to sign these papers, come in and sign the papers. But we kind of really got to know one another and saw that we were both wanting the same thing for Jesse. And that was for him to be happy and be a viable part of the community where, as I said before, he had not been able to do that. Jesse, you want to tell them who you are?
My name is Jesse Anderson. I come every day to the wet shop and go out and work and make it in the community.
My name's Adam White. I'm the job coach for Jesse Anderson. Jesse got into cutting lawns, and we didn't even realize this would be a job that he wanted to do. But the grass on the grounds here was needing to be cut, and I was just going to go out there with him, and we were going to cut a little bit of grass, a couple of days a week, and just to be sure the place was kept up. And he got to where he was asking to cut grass every day. And we're like, hey, that might be a fantastic job for him full-time to make money for himself and to get that gainful employment that we've been pushing for. And he fell in love with it. So.
Favorite story, all my stories about Jesse are my favorite. The first time when he went out with Adam and mowed the grass, I think is my all-time favorite, because he really didn't know. He'd never had an opportunity to be out in the community or to do anything other than a sheltered workshop. And the first time he went out and saw that he could be outside mowing grass and coming back in with that big old grin on his face, that has got to be my all-time favorite. So now that you've got your business started, Jesse, what do you hope in the future to do with your business? Do you want it to get bigger or smaller or stay the same?
Bigger.
Bigger? Why do you want it to get bigger?
Have more yards.
Have more yards to do? And with more yards comes what?
More yards to cut.
And more yards to cut, and you get what?
Money.
That's right, you get more money. It took him a while to understand that that's his business. It's not just work, it's his business, but he's starting to catch on. My biggest hope for the Supportive Employment Program is that every consumer I have that has the willingness and the ability to have a job will have a job in the community. Not only a job, but maybe a career, something that they really enjoy doing. My favorite part of the job with the Supportive Employment Program is seeing the smiles on their faces when they get that first paycheck or when they actually do a job that they enjoy doing, and the sparkle in their eyes, and they're just so happy, and that really makes me feel good. I think that's the greatest part of this job.